to create your own prescriptions freehand or using yield data within Operations Center. You will go up to Plan and hit the TELUS Agronomy Prescription Creator drop-down. That will open up a secondary page for you where you can fill in your organization, client, farm, and field, the boundary, and then you can select what you want to use as the information to create your prescription. For this operation, I'm going to select average yield, but you could pick one map. You could freehand draw those zones, use an existing prescription. Maybe it was one you created last year or one that you had saved from fertilizer within Operations Center that you applied last year. Or you can use the soil survey if you agree with the soil type map for that field. Once I hit average yield, for this example, I only have 1 year of demo data where we had a field day. If you had multiple years, you could select multiple years. You can only select data for one crop. So if I select corn here and flip to beans and select that, it's going to uncheck the previous crop. So pick one crop, and that is also going to help your yield maps. You don't want to have yield from two different crops because obviously those bushels are going to be different and it's going to mess with your zone map. If you select multiple years, which I highly recommend because the more years of data you have, the better those zones are going to be and really show you what's going on in the field. When you select multiple years, make sure you are throwing out bad data years such as 2012 when there was a drought. Or if you had dry corners that did not get planted and it's a large amount of the field, maybe you had to replant 5 different times in a field for a certain year and it really messed up what that yield map looked like, and you can see chunks across the field and long passes through the field that you don't want that clogging anything up. So once you select your yield data years, then you're going to select what your data layer is, and I'm going to use harvest yield and then hit next. That will open up a secondary page that actually shows the zones that TELUS has created for you. It will automatically go to 5 zones. You can change that higher or lower with the drop down. It will also default to 0.125 as the minimum area for a polygon. Myself, I like to raise that to 1/2 acre or 1 acre. Once you edit either one of those, it will ask you to update the map. You must select update map to change that. Then it's going to show me the zones it has created based on the information I gave it previously. So this is based on 1 year of yield data. Down here at the bottom, you can see where those yield breaks are chunked out for each zone. You can also drag and drop those if you want to see them differently than what the computer has automatically determined. Once you move those around, it is going to change your zones. If you're happy with this zone that the computer has created for you and you're ready to create a seed prescription, you're just going to go over here and select Add Variety. You will have to select a product. It's going to show you all the products that you have saved currently in Operations Center. If you do not have any products saved, then you will need to go back to Operations Center. Under Products, you will need to add your hybrid and variety information so that you are able to select one. I'm going to select 7821, and then it is going to show me for each zone how many acres are in there. And then I can also click inside the box that's going to highlight the zone I'm in. So I'm in zone 1 right here right now. And I'm going to go ahead and create a prescription for corn seeding. So I'm going to say 78,000 and I'm going to jump up to 30,000, 32,000. You can create this prescription for whatever population is best for your ground. This is just an example I'm creating right now. You can also tell it how many kernels are in a bag. Corn is 80,000. You do not have to fill that out. That just will total up how much seed you need for this field. Once you're done with that, it pre-populates a name up here. It'll say the field name, the hybrid name, and then the date created. You can leave that, or if you want to shorten it up, then when you are done, you can hit save.